should focus on the deliverables rather than this neck pressing thing. Other people can do it that a lot of people don't have any issues with.
Oh.
But in his capacity and at the level he is,
see, people are still calling. They want to win.
Let's pick the last caller and then.
Okay. So let me pick this caller and then we'll move on. Hello. Hello. Okay, it dropped. The line dropped. So
Okay.
quite unfortunate. So yeah, I think as you were saying, social media is a tool, right? So just as someone is saying that he likes it because it means the minister is taking advantage of that to bring the government closer to the people. That is one recommendation. That is one commendation, right? So I think maybe he should focus on doing more of that, listening to the people, hearing the people, than what she said, than the next person. Focus on their deliverables and then just leave the other work for the other people to do. That is not your work now as a minister. All right, Alpha. So I think we can move on now.
Yes, I have some very big announcement to make. It's a powerful announcement. It's a do or die announcement. If I don't do it, it's a very important announcement. So even though I don't know, the young man is not ready yet. When he is ready, we'll talk about our health matters. You understand? This morning, we'll give you the specific topic later, and then we will use the next 20 or 15 minutes to talk about what your people are doing to men in this country.
The ASOS and
how is it that DNA results 42%? Hey,
no, the thing
that's like 4 out of every 10 people.
We'll get to that.
No, we are not. I'm more or less.
You are there already.
Season. We are no. I am telling the people what you are doing to us, so that they will prepare their minds.
Okay.
So 4 out of.
I have my own reservations about that topic.
And we would come to that. But I'm saying 4 out of every 10 women, when DNA results are or DNA test is conducted on the child, the results is that 4 out of every 10 kids are not the children of their fathers.
Which is
they are not biologically.
To me, six. So it's still on there.
So about the phone, what happened to them? Why can't it be 10? Where are they going? Where did they get these people from? Anyway. So that's a question that we will try to answer this morning on the show. But
before that, let's do some health related issues.
Yes, we'll take a breather and then when we return, we'll get into the conversations. So you want to stay with us? Yeah.
I was trying to find Kobe's song, but I think we'll work on that as the show progresses. So let's.
It is 12 minutes after 8 and still listening to the Orange Sunrise. You know, when it comes to creating unforgettable moments, there's one place you need to visit. I don't know why you've not visited the place yet, but I'll keep reminding you that you need to go there. They are open Monday to Saturday, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. And I'm talking about Goldfinger Restaurant. They are in a league of their own. Tuesdays from 5 p.m. you are going to enjoy 15% off everything at Corporate Hangout. And on Fridays 5 p.m. it's what we call Sip and Paint. FKK. Let's go there and experience it. Good drinks, great company. Saturdays from 6 p.m. you get to experience steak and wine with live music. Sundays feature a buffet with live music from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then sunset vibes. Oh, you don't want to miss this. From 5 p.m. till 8. And let me remind you that you can find Goldfinger Restaurant at Ahojo in Shaiso on the Dorothy Asiedu Drive. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Goldfinger Restaurant. You can contact them on 024-867-2185. 024-867-2185. And let me take you to Caladians. You want to look good. I know this Saturday there's an event you have to attend. Naming ceremony, wedding ceremony. Attending any event you want to look good because your dressing is important. It determines how you are dressed. So go to Canadians and get something suitable for that event. We've got ready-to-go jackets for you. Casuals are available for you. And funeral outfits are also very much available for you. We offer a diverse range of outfits which are tailored to suit yourself. And that's very important. Fit to skin. If the thing is good and it's not fitting you, you look very, very, very chaotic. So if you want to step into the world of chic style, you know what to do. You go in for our brand new arrivals from UK. Don't forget you can also treat your wardrobe to quality brand name shoes and bags such as Clarks, 9 West, M&S, Anne Klein, Aldo, Ken slippers and beaded slippers. Caladians is open to all your wholesale orders. It ranges from 10 pieces and above. So whether you're stepping out for a casual day or dressing up for a special event, we have got the perfect accessories for you. And these accessories will enhance your outfit. Not only that, they will elevate your style. So visit them and you're going to experience the fusion of African culture and international sophistication. You can locate Canadians inside the Kumasi City Mall, the opposite Saks Pharmacy, in the Doom and Poma Arcade, in the same building with FedEx, opposite the Doom Presby Akratis Legon on the Otano curve. Call them on 0244-795626. 0244-795626. Canadians where threats talk. 16 minutes after 8. In the next 10 to say 12 minutes or 15, we're going to talk about tuberculosis, right? It's a very, very dangerous ailment that it's affecting a lot of people. Sometimes when you mention TB, people will confuse it to mean TV, as in television. But it's not that. This one, it's a disease. Yesterday, I got into a boat and somebody was coughing, Charlie, and I was sitting very close to him. I was thinking in my head, oh, brother, what is he releasing to me? Me too, I couldn't say, bro, let me step and go to the back end because he will feel some way, but I don't know. Sometimes it's a problem. It's one of the means through which it's transferred. So we want to talk about it this morning. We have Farm Emmanuel Shermantin. He's the Regional TB Coordinator, Ashanti Regional Health Directorate. He's here with Gideon Ochery. He's TB Coordinator for Orum Institute, Ashanti. I hope I got the name correct. Okay. So guys, good morning and welcome to the Orange Sunrise. I hope you are good.
Yeah, good morning. We are good.
So yes, let's speaking to the mic. At this point in time, I'm confused. I don't know what
I'm saying they are saying a third person will join them later.
Okay. I don't know. So we'll have to make the sitting so that. he will, but we have to. The person will have to come in the next 10 minutes too.
Don't worry.
So yeah. So let's begin the conversation, Mr. Chairman.
Hello. Yes.
Tuberculosis, or it's shortened usually as TB, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
All right. Thank you very much, and good morning to everyone who is listening to us. So, as you've rightly said, TB or tuberculosis, this is an airborne disease, and it affects millions of people worldwide, and Ghana is not an exception. So, just past 24th March was the World TB Day, and the whole world celebrated the day.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, because this disease affects almost everybody, it's very important that we talk about it and then make the whole world know about what the disease is all about.
Okay.
So as I've indicated, it's an airborne disease, and it affects almost everybody. Almost everybody.
So
because you cannot go about with your own air or oxygen at your back.
You need it in the
and
atmosphere.
we are all breathing the same air. So if somebody has the disease and is close to you, the chances are that it can be passed on to you.
So, for instance, because it's a communicable disease, if Janice has it, she can transmit it to me. That's what you're saying?
Directly.
Okay. So we need to be practicing some social distance, especially when you're coughing. Just to... Mr. Otri.
Yes, sir.
He mentions that it affects everybody. That people will want to know, how does it affect me? To what extent? What kind of impact will it have on my health, unfortunately, if I happen to get it?
So I heard you made mention of yesterday you being in a boat.
Oh, Charlie, it's not easy. The man was coughing somewhere.
And the person was coughing.
Oh.
I don't know, was the glass up or it was rolled?
By the glass there, it was opened though.
Okay.
So I was trying to look left, look, but he was engaging me in a conversation.
So just as he said, you can get it through somebody coughing or sneezing, especially when the person is closer to you. So in your case, you have to also be screened because you might have inhaled maybe some of the bacteria. You wouldn't know if that person have TB. So what you experience when you have TB is easy fatigue, difficulty in breathing. You have this chest pain.
Difficult in breathing.
Yes.
Chest pain.
You have fever, and sometimes you wouldn't even think probably it's TB. You might not be coughing, but you still have the bacteria within you. Yes, so it's important all the time. You come to the facility the moment you experience these kind of symptoms, then we screen you and test for TB. Yeah.
Okay. There are some who may think, oh well, these people are just mentioning sometimes all these diseases. Their name sounds very nice. It's not really an issue. Can you tell me the extreme impact TB can give to a person? Can it kill? What are some of the extreme implications of TB?
All right. So before I even go into the extremities, let me give you some statistics. So in Ghana, because we are in Ghana, so we have to focus on here in Ghana. It is estimated that every year about 44,000 people 44,000 people get infected with TB or get the TB disease. And out of these numbers, the numbers that we are able to get or see are around 20,000. So it means we are not even doing...
So these are confirmed cases.
Confirmed
there are
cases.
some that do not even come to the hospital for them to be screened, for them to know their status.
Precisely.
Okay.
So that is how dangerous or serious it is. So in our region here, Ashanti region, for instance, last year we had over 3,000 TB cases confirmed.
3,000?
3,000 confirmed.
But I thought you said the whole country...
Yes.
Okay, 44,000, but Ashanti region was 3,000.
So the whole country
confirmed
had
cases.
20,000 plus cases. But for Ashanti region
alone,
we contributed over 15% of all these cases.
Wow.
So that is how serious and dangerous the disease is. So with this, it means that the cases are really, really there. And as my brother mentioned, it comes with a lot of symptoms, and a lot of us also ignore the symptoms. And to add to all that, TB, before you get the disease, it would have been with you for some time. You remember
before
COVID?
You begin to manifest.
Precisely. Remember COVID? COVID, when it came around, within a week or two, if you have it, you show signs and symptoms. But for TB, it takes quite a long time. So a lot of people are walking around with the bacteria.
But they don't know.
They don't know. Unless maybe your immune system goes down before the bacteria shows up. So that is how come, much attention is not put on TB. But the disease is there. And unfortunately, a lot of people, by the time they come to the hospital, they would have gone to the extreme stage of the disease. Some people will go around saying it's diabo, because as part of the symptoms, when you get TB, you may grow lean.
Which organs does it affect? Is it the kidney, the
Yes,
liver,
so
the heart?
As I said, it's an airborne disease. It directly affects the lungs.
The ones we used to breathe.
Your lungs, yes. So about 80% of all, or 85% of all the disease that we record in the hospital, TB disease, affects the lungs. But
So
quite
if it
apart
affects
from
the lungs, you will have difficulty in breathing.
Yes.
certainly,
Breathing too is, if you can't breathe,
is
then you there.
and then you are gone. So to your question, whether TB can kill, or yes, TB can kill. And the whole world, TB is the single most dangerous organism that can, that causes a lot of deaths. And if you take the top 10 causes of deaths,
Communicable disease.
Yes.
Or causes of death
generally, if you take all causes of death put together, TB is part of the first 10. But when it comes to communicable diseases, apart from COVID, TB is number one.
Hey.
It's only COVID that came to overtake TB. But the single most dangerous organism that can cause a lot of deaths is TB.
Okay. Now let's now that we've established what it is and the importance of acknowledging it and doing something about it and the extent to which it can affect us. And you've also talked to us about the mode of transmission. Okay. Now let's talk about its treatment. So for instance, let me start on the preventive stage first. Let's assume I have screened, it's confirmed, I do not have TB. Can you give me something, how do you even call it, this thing? Something that will ensure that I may not get it again? Is it possible? Because for COVID, I think I've forgotten the technical word, but you can help me.
Yes.
As in getting something that helps you to ensure that you will not even get it in the first place. Is it possible?
Not getting it in the first place. So let's say you come to the facility, you've been screened, and you've tested negative, and probably a colleague of yours or a relative of yours came with you, and that person tested positive. Because you tested negative, it will give you TPT, TB preventive therapy. It's a medication that will not let you get the disease that the colleague of yours have gotten, the bacteria, the tuberculosis. But for that person, we put that person on medication for a period of 6 months.
6 months.
So after 6 months, the person should be cured. Only if they constantly take the medication according to how it has been prescribed to them.
So TB is curable?
It's curable, yes.
Okay.
It's curable.
That's a good thing.
So let me add on. So as he rightly said, we always say that TB is preventable. TB is curable.
Okay.
So
that gives us some hope.
Yes, we can put that as a slogan, or keep that
it's
as a
curable
slogan.
and
preventable. Yes.
Okay.
So the preventive aspect, remember COVID, everybody was wearing masks.
Yes.
So that I can filter the air around you, so that you don't get the disease. That is one. And then
You're doing social distancing.
Yes, social distances, but you know, in our part of the world, it's difficult for us.
Yeah, we are very communal.
Yes.
We like to be together.
Because let me also add to what he said and bring in some risk factors before we even talk about the treatment. There are a lot of people who are at high risk. So, for instance, we are in the studio here, right? Even though we are not so close to each other, but we are in an enclosed environment.
Yeah.
So, assuming that somebody who has the disease, who has been in disease with TB,
I suspect this boy. Yes, go on.
comes in here, and as we are speaking, laughing, you know, singing, shouting, what have you, we leave droplets into the atmosphere. So the droplets which is infected, suspended in the air, and everybody gets to breathe it, we all get affected. But we can prevent that by, you know, working in a well-ventilated environment.
Then we are not part of.
So these are some of the risk factors.
Okay,
so people who
ventilation
are
is key.
very key. And the organism, the good thing is that when somebody coughs into the air and there is enough sunlight, because of the UV radiation, it kills it.
It kills it. Okay.
But people who are living in an enclosed environment, like prisons, boarding houses,
say in Trotro, for instance.
Trotro for a longer time,
close to each other.
traveling to say Accra or
these long buses, AC,
the air-conditioned buses, and people who, for one reason or the other, live in overcrowded apartments, the slums, and those places. They are at very high risk, and also people who have HIV because of their reduced or compromised immunity
system.
And also sometimes there are some people who are on some medications that also cause their immunity to come down. So all these people are at risk. But then it's preventable, as we've mentioned. And for TB, in our part of the world, once you are diagnosed, we treat. And everything about it is free. From diagnosis to
everything
treatment.
is free.
Yes.
To medication.
To medication, to you being followed to see that you are completely cured.
Interesting.
It's free. And that is a good thing about TB.
Okay. It's 30 minutes after 8. We need to wrap up our conversation. But before I wrap up, I want to seek something from both of you. You've said that 24th was World Tuberculosis Day, right? Now, we are still celebrating it, if I'm not mistaken. So, if I'm asking, or if I ask you to give your last words to our listeners, what would they want? What would you want them to know or do in relation to tuberculosis, its prevention or its treatment? Both of you, who I don't know who will go first.
So, thank you very much. So let me say that the theme for this year, for the World Tuberculosis Day celebration, was or is yes, we can end TB.
Yes, we can
end TB.
Okay.
And WHO is estimating that by 2030,
we'll have ended it.
We should have ended TB.
Oh, okay.
So it's all hands on deck. Everybody, the media, the government, health workers, all workers, everybody, philanthropists, and so on and so forth. Everybody must put our hands on deck. And I'll say that if, for one reason or the other, you feel that you are not well, don't hesitate. Don't go to the over-the-counter pharmacies.
You shouldn't go there.
Yes. If you are coughing, if you see that you are having some weight reduction, unexplained weight loss, and all that, ensure that you go to the nearest health facility, because we have the facilities available where we will do your tests, where we will do your treatment should you be positive, and everything for free. And our focus also this year is on children, because a lot of children are having the disease unknowingly, and we take them to the hospital back and forth. So children who are failing to thrive, we call it those kind of children. If you have a child who is not thriving, take him or her to the nearest health facility, and we will screen and test this child for TB, and then we'll know the way forward on treatment if there is the need to. And finally, from me, we also want, as I indicated, the media, philanthropists to come and support, even though we say it is free, but it's not that free because somebody has to pay for something before the patient who is seen as having TB to be completely cured. Okay. So we ask that all hands to be on deck to support our cause, so that by the year 2030, as we have all agreed to, we may be able to end TB. Thank you.
Ms. Audrey.
Yes, sir. So just as the team said, yes, we can end TB. It's not yes, I can end TB. It's we. So what you are going to do to help end TB, the moment you realize you are not feeling well, don't just say that, okay, I will do self-medication. Go to the nearest facility. And one good thing is that Orum have bring these private facilities on board. So don't think that, okay, my vicinity or my community, there's no government facility that I'll go and get this test done for free. It's also available in all the private facility across the country. So just walk in there, tell them you're coming to do testing, and it's free. And they will inject you with anything. It's just your sputum that they will take. They will run it at the testing lab. If the results come and it's negative, hallelujah. If it's come and it's positive, we put your medication for free. So together, your efforts, my efforts, let's end it. Togetherness. Let's come together and make sure that, okay, I'm not feeling fine. I'm feeling dizziness. I'm having difficulty in breathing. Some people will just be there and wait till it gets to the last stage. And the moment you take some of the x-rays of these clients, you see that they are already gone. Yes. So don't wait till it gets to that stage. Just come. Cough of any duration, loss of weight, night sweat, just come. And let's all come together and end TB by 2030. Yeah.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, for coming. We are grateful that you joined us this morning. That's Farm Emmanuel Chemantin. He's the Regional TB Coordinator, Ashanti Regional Health Directorate. He was here with Mr. Gideon Oche, TB Coordinator for Orum Institute, Ashanti. Thank you very much for coming, and hopefully all of us will take actions on these. Myself, hopefully I'll try and do the testing because
so we're expecting you.
Yes, thank you very much for coming. We'll take a quick breather. When we return, we have so many things to talk about. You want to stay with us.
Ghana, Betano is here. Start strong with a welcome bonus up to 2,000 Ghana cedis. Register now at betano.com.gh. This advert has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Gaming can be addictive, not for persons below 18 years.
Okay, welcome back. Now we have to continue with our conversation in studio, and I hope you all took note of what was said about tuberculosis, and we talk about TB. I actually was ignorant about the fact that TB was that serious, especially in the Ashanti region, and that TB kills. And so please take action. If you are there, you are coughing, you are growing lean, you can't explain some of your symptoms, please go to the nearest health facility and get tested, and it is absolutely free.
When I looked at you and I nearly said, then maybe I realized that
I'm
you
not
were born with it. So this
exactly.
this one.
No one heard you though.
No one. Please let me do my announcement.
Your microphone was off.
Am I on air?
Yes, please, you are.
I'm on air. Are we on Facebook? Okay. So I just want to do this quick.
But before that, we all have to get tested, especially Alfa.
Yes, you're right. We will all get tested. So, Janice,
Alpha,
want to use the next 45 minutes to do this announcement?
Please use all of it.
So please allow me the space to do so. It's an announcement that is very, very important to me. So a brother of mine is a very good brother. He's a very lovely brother for that matter. He's somebody that loves people. And anytime there's an event, social event that others are organizing, he does well to be part, to support, to join and contribute. And today, he is calling on all of us to also support him in that particular cause. So I just want to announce to everybody listening and everybody watching that our good brother, our father, our son, and of course our friend, his name is, he's popularly known as Jay-Z. He's a very powerful man. And his wife, Zubeida, they are informing all of us that on Sunday, 5th April 2026, there is going to be a naming christening of their newly born baby. It's a very beautiful child. And on Sunday will be his christening. So he's asking all of us, myself, I'm going to be in Accra hopefully on Saturday or on Sunday. I'm telling you the truth. I'm going to be in Accra because of this particular event. So all of you who are listening to us and watching me, you have to also be part of this function. There will be a lot of things
all of
to
us.
eat. All of you. A lot of things to eat.
So we can join you.
A
We
lot
can follow
of
you
people.
to Accra.
A lot of networking. A lot of other things on the side. Do you understand? It's going to be a grand naming ceremony. So if you're not there, I'll have personal issues with you. I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm going to have personal issues with you for not being part of this particular event. So yes, it is happening at Medina, opposite Cash Oil. Do you know Cash Oil?
No, please.
Have you been to Medina before?
Yeah, my grandmaster's there.
Yes, Medina is a very. That's where Medina is where Legon is close to where Legon is.
Yeah.
Yes, there's some proximity there. So it's happening at Medina, opposite Cash Oil, on Sunday, 5th April 2026. Is a name christening. I'm going to be there. A lot of ministers and a lot of MPs will be there. You are looking for jobs, go there. Job opportunities will be there. If you are looking for contracts, there will be people who will give you contracts. If you want to support our brother Jay-Z and his wife, please be there. I just want to summarize it in Hausa. No, our people know it's a Hausa community. So, Jama, na gaye toku zuwa ya sunan or event da organize. Asa sunan yayan mu Jay-Z. So yana gayyatan kowa in kana jina in kana dubana ka make sure kaman ka je wurin eventing ga yana da mu je mu support brother mu. They have a very successful event. So shin kana jina in kana gani na wanga gayyata ne zuwa gare ka. Ya happen on the 5th of April 2026, Medina opposite Cash Oil. Do tell I also brebi. Ya jobia Medina next week Sunday. Ina your hobby. One bar me new personal issues. Mark, announcement. How many minutes did I spend? 5 minutes. Okay, I said 45, but you can make do with the 5 minutes. It's okay. So, Janice, I want you to read the story that.
You see how you did this announcement?
Yes.
I hope that when the wedding date is close, you do it like that.
My own wedding.
Same energy.
Hey. You know, yesterday I was monitoring BBC to look at the international issues happening. Still, the Iran is still ongoing. You know?
Trump said he has ended it, but Iran says no.
So
Continue.
so I'm praying that it will not affect.
It won't affect anything.
So, Janice,
Yes,
the story about DNA, have you seen it?
I've seen it.
Please read it. Read it to
I
our
don't
listeners.
understand the story.
Please read it.
Okay. I don't understand some things too.
Let's read it.
Okay.
Read
Please
it.
let me
Let me read the story.
Let me read the story. So, 4 in 10 paternity tests conducted in Ghana in 2025, about 42.3% excluded the tested man as the biological father. according to a new report by the Blueprint DNA organization. The findings were presented at a stakeholder and media briefing at the Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons in Accra on Wednesday, highlighting the increasing reliance on scientific methods to confirm biological relationships. Medical director of Blueprint DNA, Abe Kugansa, explained that the report is based on anonymized laboratory data reflecting trends among individuals seeking clarity over paternity.
A lot of people need clarity these days.
The report also shows
Myself,
that
if my father could, I have to call him so that we'll go and do one or two things. Talk to me.
let me continue.
Everybody should call his father. You have to go to DNA offices.
The report, people. The report also shows that nearly 59% of children involved in testing are under 6 years old, suggesting that many families seek confirmation in the early stages of the child's life. Tests conducted more than 10 years after birth recorded the highest exclusion rates, between 53 and 59%.
So the general one, the 40-something%, that was kids that are 6 years and below, correct?
Exactly.
And then those who are 10 years
And above.
the exclusion rate, where exclusion means that the results indicate that the man is not the father of the child. And that percentage is around what, 59%?
53 to 59.
53 to 59%. Okay.
So
go on, my dear.
I'll come to Dr. Gansa noted that 87% of tests are carried out for personal reassurance.
Reassurance?
Yes, rather than legal or immigration purposes.
A lot of people nowadays need assurance. Hey.
He called for responsible use of DNA testing alongside stronger regulation and public education on its social implications.
Social implications? Okay.
The briefing further revealed regional disparities in testing, with more than 80% concentrated in the Greater Accra and Ashanti region.
Obviously.
Well, higher
there's no, in fact, even to go and check your blood level and sugar level, people are not going the sugar level.
While higher, this is surprising though, while higher exclusion rates were noted in the Western, Upper East, and Volta regions.
Upper East?
Volta region.
Hey, Upper East.
And Western.
Upper East people, please, man. You come from Upper East. Northern. Upper East.
Upper East.
Volta.
And Western.
Hey, Volta region.
Volta region.
No, Bobo is not working.
You don't fearful.
No, Bobo is not working again. Volta region people. Hey.
Oh.
And then which other region?
Western.
Hey, where we went to Takoradi. Hey, that's where
I'm not surprised.
I have to call Arafat and ask him what he's doing there.
Western region, I'm not surprised. But Volta region.
No, Upper East, I'm surprised too.
Yeah, Upper East and Volta region.
Upper East
are the surprising ones, but Western is.
Hey, data, there's a member data. Go
In
on.
addition, the event introduced non-invasive parental testing. Prenatal testing. So I think we are done. So they are saying that now there are also tests to determine whether the child has Down syndrome and Edwards syndrome.
We will treat that. We have a central issue.
So I think I'm done reading the most important part.
So generally, you've told us that 42% of the results. I should stop that. Thank you very much. Generally, 42% of the results of DNA show that kids who hitherto, in the view of the men, thought that they were their biological children, the results show that 4 out of the 10 kids are not their biological children, correct? And it said that even that is looking at largely kids from 6 years and below. But then when it comes to children who are 10 years and above, 53 to 59% of the results indicate that the kids are not the biological children of the men, correct?
Correct.
Now, it also says that we need more education on the social impact.
implications.
And that's where I'm going to come, because I'm linking both. You seem not to be surprised, and that is surprising me this morning.
That's
Janice. The fact that you are not surprised by this data is a surprising thing to me, and it's beginning to make me think that maybe in the heads of women, this is their pushing towards this particular matter. That they are calm, composed, unperturbed. They are not worried. It's normal. Okay, that if it is for then I think, hey, do you know what this means?
What does it mean?
It means that men are taking care of kids that are not theirs. Hey, it means that a lot of people in a relationship or marriages. Why are you laughing? I'm building a point.
Please build a point.
It means that a lot of women, because unfortunately for women, in terms of identify, men they don't carry kids, so that one, so yes, they don't get pregnant. What these results show is that a lot of women in either relationships or marriages are having sexual intercourse with other or different men beyond those that they are in the relationship or in the marriages with. And you are composed about it, Janice. This morning I am on you. You are okay. It's like it's normal. This is abnormal. How? Think about it though. Think about it as a father. Taking care, giving birth, like this announcement I've done. Organizing events to celebrate the christening of this child with the intention that it's your child. Nothing even occurs to you that it's not my child. Oh, I mean, no, it's my child. Then 6 years, or you've taken care of him till say 10 years, something has come up. You go and check. You realize that Kofi is not my son. No, that's a very serious matter. Imagine the psychological stress you go through as a husband. Let me tell you this story, and you blame me that journalists, that's how we are.
You have a friend.
A friend of mine who works with a very top media organization, I'm not mentioning him obviously, told me the story of his editor. I was shocked that this person has been taking care of this
Child.
woman. They have given birth to 3 kids. Not knowing this lady is having a serious affair with other men. The man has seen the evidence on the phone, clearly confronted him. Now he's even considering going to do DNA. The only thing that is denying him is the shock that he will experience post the result. Like he's psychologically not prepared for that shock. So it's like, did we cry catch and say, I don't cry there? Just don't, because if you're going to do it, you even worsen your case. That's the experience of that man. And the guy goes to work and his mind is off. Like he can't, like why psychologically he's traumatized. If he doesn't get help.
So has he done the test? Or
I will have to check again. I'm not too, because he is not psychologically prepared for the shock. Do you get the point? That's a very, very serious matter. But you see, talking about the social impact, I think that these days, what DNA is doing is both good and bad, because when you get to know it, obviously actions will be taken. Over the weekend, I saw Neil Ante, what's his name, the ex-football player. okay,
What had he done?
who lived with his wife for many years. They gave birth to 3 kids, only for them to do DNA and realize that all the kids were not his.
All of them.
All of them.
Okay.
And the wife still had them gassed to claim for properties. Went to court, I think up to the Supreme Court level, where the courts gave her something small. And I saw him over the weekend with his kids. Now he has remarried. He started his entire life again. He was around 50-something years, had to start everything again. Now he has given birth to other kids. Okay, the point I'm making here is this issue about having more than, or having being in a relationship with more than one person. I'm not saying for men it is normal. But for ladies, what they need to understand is that unfortunately for us, the way we are created, when you cheat as a wife, the way society looks at it is different from when, I'm not justifying the way you're looking at me. I'm not justifying men cheating. That's not what I'm doing. It's terrible. Nobody should cheat. But I'm saying that a woman cheating, the kind of impression it gives to people in the society is different from when a man cheats. Number 2, if there's going to be evidence of cheating, usually it will not be as drastic as DNA results for men. But for women who are cheating in relationships and in marriages, it's going to be like this sometimes. And imagine the impact it will have on both the kids, the families of the 2 people in marriage, the 2 people themselves. Now, assuming this 4 out of 10 people who did the DNA and the test revealed that they are not the biological children of these people, of these men, what will happen to the kid? Have we thought about it? Because the man is definitely not going to be, a lot of them will not even have the presence of mind to say, I want to continue taking care of you. So the kid's future can be truncated. The family foundation is broken. Psychologically, the man is gone. Any other relationship or marriage you enter into, if care is not taken, he will transfer whatever ordeal he has gone through from the previous one to the current one. So I'm saying that this is a very serious issue. Do you understand?
Yes.
And I'm even surprised that it is 4. I expected the results to be 1 out of 10. It looks as if now it's more or less close to 5-5.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
That is not. It hasn't gotten to the.
By his close, we'll get. If they were to
2.3.
carry the recent results and do another survey, they will realize that this is beyond what we are currently talking about. My issue is that why will a woman cheat in a marriage, for instance?
It's all of the reasons that you've just spoken.
Why?
Everything that you've just said now. But I don't. Okay, so it's 42.3. They didn't specify if these were married people or these were unmarried people in a relationship who were maybe trying to say that this is this is the father of my child. They did the test and then it proved that, oh no, this is not the father of your child. So they didn't state that. But I'm saying that it is everything that you have said, because you just said that in the society, if a woman cheats, it is perceived in a different light than when a man does the same thing. You get it? But
it's like
while
now
I'm
the
not
women
justifying
are competing with the men. The last time you made that point,
that's what.
that the women are now competing with the men.
No, because I think
for
we've
that
gotten
very ugly record of.
Yeah, we've gotten to a point where it's like nobody. How do I even see this without sounding extreme? But we've gotten to the point where the societal perception does not have a very strong hold on people, because I'm still going to do it. Just think whatever you will about me, but it doesn't really affect my actions. You understand? So as we are trying to, because what we are doing is we are trying to level the ground for men and women. Society is slowly getting to the point where we view men and women through the same lens. You understand? So we've gotten to the point where it's like there's freedom, there's liberty. Do whatever you want. You get it? So while I'm not justifying
But you see, this thing,
anything,
this DNA, I think that I'm beginning to feel like it's now becoming very clear that maybe we need to, just like a member of parliament wants to do A+, I think maybe we need to do it at birth. Once and for all, so that we all know what's happening. But or maybe there's a problem with the results.
No, I don't think there's a problem.
So it's correct.
Because unfortunately, like he said, unfortunately for men, you don't carry the
But
babies.
I thought they said women know, they do know who is the father.
So
of their
sometimes,
child.
like I said, like
Or there's sometimes they get
the
confused.
fabric of
But
society
why would you
is
get confused?
changing.
How even just within.
Now, I was speaking about something similar in the studio when we were talking about, I've forgotten the exact thing that we were talking about, but I made the point that, you know, as I think we're talking about marriage and situations like that when it comes to marriage, the relationship leading to the marriage, the men are likely to maybe have more women so that they assess and then choose their best option. So, and I was making the point that these days it's the same with the women too.
Yeah,
so
I think you're right. Everybody is exploring.
You understand? So they also. So imagine if you are dating, say, 3 guys.
I think if you know that this child is not the child of this man, and you are more or less pretending as if he is the father.
That's
making
bad.
everything looks like he's the. Then it is dangerous.
But that is bad. That is bad.
It means so. It means.
So now let me also share an experience. Someone told me that so this woman got pregnant and then she gave birth. At that time, everyone who knew the woman knew she was involved with 2 men. And the 2 men were sort of aware that this is what
everybody
is
knew
going on here. But then, I mean, she's not going to be upfront that, oh, this is what is happening. So maybe this one is my friend, but this is my partner. And so she got pregnant and it was for the other guy, the one who was the friend in quotes. And then she saw that, oh, this friend is not responsible. So she pinned she pinned the pregnancy exactly on the man that she knew that, oh, this one is more responsible. My child has very lovely prospects with this man as a father. So she gave birth to the child. And then she said, oh, this is the father of mine. Of course, the man married her, took care of the child. They had other children and everything. Now they grew up. And then the people in the same area with the man says that when they see the child, they know that as for this child, it's for this man. Like everyone knows, because the resemblance is very
no
striking.
mistake around it.
I see. So the person was telling me, was like, oh, when the 2 men meet, then one will go to start crying. They only say why you would there, but in your shade.
Well, if the man can say anything, then the man too. I like his level of tolerance, well.
Because I feel like maybe he had an idea that.
But you see, if the very moment I begin to think about the fact that you knew all of this, and you planned it, implemented the plan, and you are living with that secret, knowing that because you see, the other results could be that the man is likely to be in a position where he will definitely be embarrassed. Assuming you think that this child is for you, they are processing documents to travel with him, and you get to realize that, Charlie, the child is not yours.
Now
in that moment, you're like, what? So I think that, you see, even though some of the women are trying to protect the kids by identifying which father is the most responsible, so they give the child to him, what you're also doing is that there's a likelihood that when testing is done, you break the family bond. And then the future of the very child you were seeking to protect will be non-existent.
Oh no, but then imagine like this situation that I'm talking about. If you have a child or if you get pregnant for someone who is not responsible.
Why did you?
I'm not justifying that.
No, if you are entering a relationship with somebody, I want to believe that some of the things you mentioned, that if you are having relationship with different people, sometimes it's to ensure that you do your own assessment and know who is qualified enough to be in that position with you. So if that is your motive, and you've done that, you know who is responsible, who is not responsible. How did you still live with that irresponsible person to the extent that you got you pregnant, and now you're choosing to decide giving the child to the more responsible person? It means you yourself, you're not responsible. You lack responsibility.
I mean, if you are pinning pregnancies on people, I'm saying, that is the perception I have on you, that you are very irresponsible for doing that. Because I don't think honesty is a very important virtue to have. Whether you're a man or a woman, you should be honest about. But if in the first place, if you get pregnant and you don't know the father of your child, that is
you yourself, you
that
have
is
a problem.
recklessness on your side.
If you know and you are giving it to a different,
If
that
you
means
know-
you are a wicked person. No, you are not irresponsible. You are wicked. I'm telling you,
And so-
it means you are a very wicked, you are a very callous person.
So yeah.
And those men too who are cheating with other people who are in marriages,
I was even
God will
about
punish
to.
you.
I was about to get to that point.
I'm
that
telling you, see, you are
I-
creating problems in this country.
I
We have
do-
to stop that, because you see, when the cheating stops from both ends, this issue will not be an issue. True or false?
True.
Because every woman who will cheat with another man. Every man who will cheat with another woman. But you know that this person is married though. And some of the men, their level of confidence, married person. Hey, why? And now you are breaking homes, destroying the future of children. This DNA I'm beginning to ask, is it helping or?
No, it's helping. It's helping. So
helping.
I don't know if, like I said, I'm all for the for A+'s motion that DNA testing should be made compulsory, so that as you
if
give
we were
birth to the
do
child,
a lot
they'll
of
just
tests
test the
with
child
every,
and then see.
I'm telling you, if DNA test becomes compulsory, and women are continuing their life unabated, or some women and men, let me put men and women, we are continuing our life the way we've been living. I'm telling you, this country, a lot of homes will break. I'm telling you, a lot of communities will be some way. Because a lot of people will get to realize that, oh, no, I'm in free fear. I'm telling you. Oh, true. A lot of people will get to realize that, oh, this father is not. So if DNA becomes and they say we are going to do DNA for the existing people in this country, everybody who has a child
Come
or
and
claims to have a child compulsorily come and test. The way there will be problems in the courts, our courts will be flooded. Some radio stations will be flooded. There will be a lot of confusion in our communities, in our families. A lot of people will be calling people and asking them. There will be serious issue, I'm telling you. Because based on this that I've seen, it's giving me the indication that a lot of us are doing damage to ourselves. Because I think that the most wicked thing you can do is to know that somebody is married and still have sex with the person.
But then
That's like you know you don't have. It's like I say you don't. Oh, like
now someone also told me that I've forgotten the exact numbers, but it was also in the 40s that I think a little over 40% of marriages. Let's say if you marry someone because the person is pregnant for you, the first child that you get out of that marriage is likely not to be for the husband.
I'm told that that's
So there are numbers for that too. But so like I said, it's more of, it's just a reflection of what we've become as a society.
Oh.
I think that is what it is. That but then interestingly, the kids who were 10 years and above were 53.
Yeah,
Is it 53 to 59?
I don't know
Is it
why.
53?
Is it because when you are 10, everything is set, or when you are not up to 10, maybe it's likely to miss some details? I don't know. We need a lot of education on this matter. But what I see, the summary is that I think for now, a lot of families should just decide that at this point in time, for our sanity's sake, and for us to be very assured, every family, if you are listening to me, maybe compulsorily, no, not compulsorily, demand DNA test for everybody, so that all of us are on the same clean sheet. Janice, don't you agree with me?
I don't agree with
That every family. So Mark, please call your father, call your kids. Let's go to this hospital. Everybody, let me know that you are my sibling.
I don't agree
Let
with
me
you.
know that you are my brother. Let's be aware so that we are not confused. I think that every family at this point in time should demand for that. And those of you who are here to give birth, immediately you give birth, go and do it. Every child that you give birth to, know the results, put it somewhere. In fact, if I were you, I'll paste it in the house so that everybody coming in there will know that, oh, okay, this one there is correct. I'm telling you, because I am scared what people are doing to other people in this country. People's inhumanity to other people. Giving kids to eat. How can you do that? So I'm telling all families, I'm here to create a family. So
you know what?
For me, I'm not part of this. But at least I have siblings. What I can do is to call my father. That let's have a family meeting. And then I'll tell them that at this point in time, it has become necessary that all of us, for our sanity, for the fact that we are sure of our family lineage and our family line, everybody should go and do this so that you pocket the results. When somebody is challenging that, you say this. so just like you have birthday certificate, everybody should have DNA certificates. In fact, when we are applying for jobs, they should ensure that you have your own, so that they know that, okay, this is your father. I'm telling you. Because what is happening is scary. By the time we realize next year to be 60%. So please, to be sure, if you are here to give birth, when you give birth, just before you get married, as part of your conditions and the things you will agree with, tell the woman that for us, immediately we give birth, we'll go and do DNA. Everybody will agree. If you've already given birth, I'm telling you, please, in order to, don't look at resemblance, something that can confuse you. Organize the family. Let's come together. There's what we call economies of scale. When you're so many and you're going to do something, the cost will come down. So you tell the family, this one, we are not doubting anybody's credibility, whatever. We just want to do it for our sanity purposes. So you go and do it. Everybody has the results. You keep it somewhere. So you understand, just like we keep our birth. Now DNA result is more important than birth certificates. Because you see, the birth certificate you are holding with somebody written as your father, you are not 100% sure. Do you understand the point I'm making? That now, as part of birth certificate, we should have DNA certificates. Everybody holding his. No question, no doubt. Unless the laboratory people do something untoward. Do you understand? That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
Yes. It has to become very, very composed. I'm telling you. Because I'm scared. I'm very, very scared.
Why are you scared?
4.2%, 40.2, 42%.
42.3.
42%. So how many are we in this company? So it means that 4 of us in this company, we are not the children
That is not what it means.
That's what it means. No, that's what it means. I'm not saying that's what exactly is, but I'm saying the number, if you are doing the analysis of the numbers, it means that 10 of us here. So if I take Mark, myself, Janice, Ivy, Adjoa, whoever, every 10, it means that 4 of us, I'm sure, hopefully I'm not partying. That is what it means. That's the seriousness of the matter. Hey, Chinese man, I'm scared though. You are not scared. That's why I began by saying I am. Okay, bye.
That one the woman will know because the woman will get pregnant.
No, I mean.
Sometimes they can change.
Sometimes changing and there are instead of them stealing the child.
Yeah, somebody said that the last, but that one is not too common like that. That one is not.
They can switch their children as birth and stuff like that. But anyway, I have very little to say on this issue.
Why?
Because I don't know. I think it is unfair that anyone should be lied to, but well, it is what it is. I think we should open the phone lines right now or take a few calls. Yeah. Let's do a few calls and then we'll move forward. Hello?
Hi, Jenny.
Hello, Mr. Bedroom.
Yeah. You see, the baby swap in the hospital, that issue is neither here nor there. Because before the DNA is done, before we can establish the parents of the child, the first DNA is done from the woman to know that, yes, this woman, this is the baby of the woman. Before you can come on with, the fatherhood, looking for the father of the baby. So if it is at the sweat at the hospital, that woman cannot claim to be the mother of that baby by the DNA. Because that is neither here nor there. Look, this is a very serious matter because it has to do with life. Because I know a rich man in Islington who married this lady and had 4 children with a lady, thinking, yes, perceived lady, presumed, father of the children. But it turned out when the DNA was done, because apparently the children had to travel and all that, so the father has to done DNA in order to establish. Then, lo and behold, all these 4 children were not for the man.
Oh.
And as I'm speaking with you, the man is 70 years old. How can he start life again?
Oh.
The children are there. I'm telling you, the children are there. The man, more or less, because the man has also spent a lot of money on these children. So what do you do? Look, a friend of mine, please. He also has the same problem because he grew to know that the marriage collapsed. His parents' marriage collapsed because the mother engaged in infidelity. And as a result of that, the marriage collapsed. And as I speak with...
Hello, Mr. Bedu. Oh, we lost Mr. Bedu. Anyway, 05410223180. 05410223180. I was telling Alpha that it looks like men are very passionate about this very subject that we are talking about.
All of us should be passionate. Being women, they should be very, very passionate.
Mr. Techi. Hello, Mr. Techi.
Dennis.
Yes, Mr. Techi.
Mama TV.
Me too.
Alpha. I dare be a person where you know. I know the cross be here. I'm scared. You're scared, baby. I did not have been on better battle. Like what they say, Iran, US war. I say, oh, you're the Abba, no money, Papa, the minus 56. Or the map for the way, don't win nine. What your body did here? You're scared. You're not scared. Abba, you did not see me. I am ready. Oba on it, you know. So, win him. And you understand, Uncle Ano, what will you do? Now, would you really do now? Would you go in India? When you say, who is our bar? We don't know. So, we hear that. I'm scared. I didn't know about Alpha. Dennis, I didn't say. It is a moment to move the moon. So, now look at it. Obama, what can you say? Obama, when I was who lives Obama, responsible. Did I open his salon? It's the Obama responsible now in that class. Now, you say, wow, that was Obama, wow, Bema on one bar. Now, Bema, Obama is over Bema, is going to come over there. They don't know what matter. You know, one could be ever. The Obama and go to one in the trial. Who's she?
Okay. Thank you very much for calling. 05410223180. 05410223180. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Kobe.
Yeah, Jimmy. Hey, this thing, the way you born me, if it is not a law, that lady, I will play abnormal life for him. Because see, yeah.
Can you please reduce your volume for me?
Yeah, hello.
Okay, hello.
Because Obia Oba Memenuti na semichitikula me bowa koma. Inti se ni pano. Mena meheno. Owa mena meheno. So no nemete na mefeo. Bibia kama na osa akupile enyim obinyim wona de akorare ba se mehena. It's not make sense for me that thing. nti me no saa de ne deɛ nka mɛkɔ akɔyɛ IVF ɛno month ne so a sɛ 9 months a na makɔgye me ba maame biara ni hɔ ɛne sɛ mede tɔ nantwie ɛyɛ no koraa nkɛyɛ because sɛ ayɛ maa ne habit habit a ɔmo kyɛ sɛ wodwene ho a nti wode ɔyɛ ɔbaa excuse me to say afei na woba wo nwale baa wohwɛ sɛ wo nua bɛrima paa na wodidi saa de ne yɛ no a ɛyɛ ɛkum so a lot of men's bebree on this thing it kills so nti no mehu ne sɛ this thing nyɛ ɛwɔ sɛ law no ɛyɛ adwuma ɛma yɛ because ɔmo asisi yɛ akyɛ wobɛhwɛ obi baa wodi wobɛwie university wode ne bɛkɔ aburokyiri last hour yɛsɛ text ne sɛ nyɛ wo ba wobɛku kra nti nyɛ mo ne nyame nyɛ adwuma
Kobe, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Charlie. I have to go to Parliament and tell them to pass that.
Hello. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Jenny.
Mr. Bedu.
You see, I was on a narration of a certain friend of mine. This is real story. It's not a hoax. You know, this place, for instance, this friend of mine, he has three other siblings. And when you realize, they grow to realize that the marriage collapsed as a result of their mother being infertility. You see, I think 2 weeks ago, Prince told me that he's going to balance their mother in public. I said, no, don't do that. This guy is hurt. So, you see what this man has done? You have hurt the family. So I told this friend of mine, please, don't let this get into your mind. So this is what I think that is happening. Look, you know what? This woman, for instance, this friend's mother, you know, this infidelity, she engages with a colleague at a workplace. And the colleague is a boss anyway. This man bought this lady a car. And just that, because of the car, look at the shame that you have brought to the family. And you have hurt your children to an extent that it will get into their mind. And perhaps until you have, even if you are gone, how about them? So this is a serious issue that is supposed to take. Look at it. Look, I always tell people that every mistake you make in your mind will live and haunt you forever. It will haunt you forever, especially engaging in infidelity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Bedu, for joining us this morning. 054-102-2318. 054-102-2318. Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. Okay, you might have to call us back because I can't hear you. 054-102-2318. Hello? No. Please try calling us back on 054-102-2318. 054-102-2318. The men are very, very passionate about this subject. But the story that Mr. Bedu shared, Alpha. Okay, we have our next caller. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Buama calling from Fubisha.
Okay, Mr. Buama.
Yeah, this paternity and all these things, for me, my take is that, sometimes a lot happened at the hospital. For instance, a mother's child may be swapped with another person, and this faithful lady will be wrongly accused. And in the life of our Lord Jesus, let's say if when Herod wanted to kill Jesus and Joseph had to run away, if they were to go to America or Europe, then Jesus will fail if they were to do this paternity test, because Jesus' DNA will not match Joseph. I'm saying it. So once the person has accepted the responsibility, has taken care of the child, I think we should do rather maternity test than the paternity, because some ladies are faithful and they have suffered the mistakes of doctors and nurses, and they've been wrongly accused. So it's not every lady who suffers that is unfaithful. That's what I want to say. So if we get there and our health insurance can take care of doing the DNA once the child is born in the various hospital or clinic, then it will save us a lot than to accuse ladies through the mistakes of some health practitioners.
Okay.
That's my take. Yeah.
All right, sure. Thank you very much for joining us this morning, Mr. Boma. 05410222318 05410222318. We can take a few more calls on this topic and then we will move on with our conversation in studio. So you can call us or send us. Hey, I've not been checking the WhatsApp. You can send us a WhatsApp message on 0593932993. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oh. Hello, can you hear me? All right, please try calling us back. I don't know what is wrong with either our line or your line, but this person keeps on calling and I can't hear. Okay. Hello? Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Janice.
Good morning.
The line is keeping breaking. Oh, I don't know. Janice, they are okay. Generation every generation has its own event. Sure, 21st generation, you know, Hemano or Maban or different. It's not like the 20th century. 20th century, you know. Now you new DNA, but we share new man this time. Woman consume no. Woman no dino. A man woman sexual libido no quasro. They can stay with one man. One man can never satisfy them. So, as I said, one more tasty here and there. Now, some of them also feel cheated just to give their life or their body to only one man. They feel cheated. So they have to share it whenever the opportunity comes. Now, love is dying out of relationship. It's all about money. So, I generation no nediaba, and yes, will be a not they don't know that they are cheating. All they know is they are having pleasure or they are doing whatever satisfies them. The end of say, how can you know? Because you are not attached to her. Or quite winning a cheat. Oh, Jumam say busy with Jumam, or no so fear. And answer, or Jum cry now, or a year or call a event tibia. Oh, but not Yana. And this one, ya, no one yet. You obey and and Sabia, say a generation year, you womb a dear by because it teaching no, I am a man no one, no warrior on himself. Nobody need a Nikunum quad. No, cheated that they give their. Who are you that you occupy me forever? And they are not doing the war with him. Nano, dear, no, a boy. Now, by early stages. And money, Ninian, Shenwa, Manon, Koye, Penwa, Sana, Wakakoye, Nafi, Wakunu. And dear, in our band.
Okay, Ja. Thank you very much for that. 0541022318 0541022318. Hello. Okay, please try calling again. 0541022318 or you can send us a WhatsApp message on 059 We'll read your WhatsApp messages for you. You can send your voice messages through. We are also going to play that for you. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Benjamin from Kronum.
Okay, Benjamin.
You see, this thing we are talking about is a very serious issue. Let's not take it for granted. Let's look at this example. For example, you went and bought a cow for Christmas celebration. Let's say in June, you reared the cow, you took care of the cow to, let's say, 20th of December, and someone just appear at once. It's not yours. So he or she is taking it away from you. The cow, you are just going to use it for Christmas celebration. How does it feel? Not to talk of a human being that you put your trust and everything inside. Then all of a sudden, you just get to know that the child is not yours. Honestly, it's a very painful thing. Let's not take it for granted. There's a lot that men are really going through a lot, honestly. Some men are really going through a lot because of these issues. See, sometimes there's a lot, when they say responsibility, taking care of a family is not a small thing. Even when you are sick, imagine someone that is sick, lying on a sick bed, hospital bed, they will come and still ask the person for chop money. A man, or they will come and ask you for chop money on your hospital bed. That is what men go through to take care of. Some men go to take care of these children. And at the end of the day, they will come and tell you that these children you sacrifice for are not yours.
Oh, the line dropped. Okay, thank you so much, Benjamin. Thank you so much. And so you can also call us on 054-102-2318, Mr. Techi. Hello, Mr. Techi.
Me share story there. And Sunday, I'm a woman, I'm a fan. Yeah, but now it's who gave me now, only boy, what that you have? Go away with Jimmy Powell. Where boy or Joe, what in the way? What's it in charge? You know, DNA, a grand DNA. Yes. Or DNA, there's one you need. Yeah, and then it's one of the activities. Be by them, man, up from Colano, Aquia, them or Banning, although the better or get out them. At the end of the year, I may jacket away at any stages. That was we, Obano Bettis and Union in our way, that they are talking about. That's Obano, who did it there. So we need it here. We don't know how to pass it down by everybody. What's the obey what you to me? And about my mouth. Baby, no, I have the problem.
All right, Mr. Techi. Thank you. We have a WhatsApp message, so let's take a listen to that.
I'm here, I can't understand myself well. And for that, I want to know the reason why a married woman can tell.
Oh, yeah, the voice is quite low. I don't know how audible it is, but then I can hear it, but it's very faint. So if you can please come again on that and then try and speak more loudly for us so that we can play it and people can also listen. And so 0593932993059 3932993. You can send us a WhatsApp message or you can call us on 054-102-2318. But one thing that we were also talking about, Alpha, was what was trending on Twitter recently, like within the week. I don't know if I should call it exchange or something, where the men were pretending to be women or saying things that some women normally say. And that whole thing, I don't know how to express it, but I think the whole gender war, gender battle, I don't think it is doing any of us good. It's not serving the women, it's not serving. That is why I think because
I think for that it's always going to be there because whether you like it or not, there's competition between men and women. Women have their strength, they have their weaknesses, men to have theirs. So, because we are the only people, as in the only gender, okay, maybe some other jurisdictions are trying to add on to the list. But as long as we know, I think the globally accepted or the largely accepted gender is men and women, correct?
Yeah.
So as long as we are the two, and we are different, we are all human beings, we have similarities, but we have differences. So if you put two people people of the same kind but have peculiar differences, there will always be competition. People will look at it and say, because of how you are, this is what you can do, this is what you cannot do, I can do this, you cannot do this. So there will always, it's going to be there.
I'm not saying, I don't think competition is the right way to like put it. I'm like, I acknowledge the fact that, you know, there's a man and there's a woman and both of them cannot be the same. Both of them they have disparities biologically, psychologically, all of those things, they still hold. But what I'm saying is that I think it's enough. We've done enough. Like, let's just accept that this is a man, this and this and this and this is what they are known for. This is a woman. Like, just don't wage war with each other. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
The reason it's going to always be there is that it's a deep-seated problem, and it didn't start today. It's not going to end today. It's going to continue till tomorrow, because there is huge industries that have been built as a result of that. Some women feeling that men are getting a lot more, so let's create an opportunity for other women. There are women whose relevance is on the fact that they have built such a system or such a, how do you call it?
You know, on the topic that we are talking, someone posted, you see, when they were acting like women, someone posted that I pay my bills. I'm an independent man. You know how silly that sounds.
I mean, assuming if you're a man and you say that, a lot of people will look at you. Well, I mean, so
you pay your bills. It's a normal thing.
But that's a big deal for a woman in a relationship. Okay, so if a woman is independent, is either make her think she doesn't need a relationship, she doesn't need a man, or if she gets into a relationship, she's likely to be rubbing that off your face because she thinks that she can do what basically is your responsibility. So as long as you can do your basics, I say you can't. So you understand. There's always going to be, and I'm not saying that the men don't have issues. We do have issues, but I don't think having standard in a relationship is a bad thing. Largely.
It's not.
Because nobody will choose to do a thing without thinking or assessing whether that thing is good for him or not. We are different. There's a path you are traveling on. There are things you need to get to your destination. If you need somebody to provide you company, you're not going to go for any other kind of person. The person must meet you halfway. He must possess certain things, strengths that will more or less, balance whatever you are coming to the table with. So having standards in relationship generally is not a big. Everybody, even choosing school, you had standards. Choosing where to work, what to wear. Everybody has standards. Where to live. All of those things come to play. So especially who you are going to live with, and you say, "Oh, with me everything goes." No, you must have a standard. I think the only point men are raising maybe is that a lot of women in their more or less in their quest or in the process of having standards, a lot of these standards dwells much more on the ability of men to do certain things. Do you get the point? As in your which is pinned on your financial capacity.
Okay.
So a lot of the things you are reading on TikTok, I'm independent, like it's mostly pay, ability to do this. Do you have car? Where do you live? How do a lot of them are in that category. It's not how you talk, how you behave, whatever. Usually those things they don't. But men's standard are usually
different.
Attitudinal.
Okay.
Are usually the person. Okay, the qualities of the person, what she's built on, what is her values. A lot of men, I'm not saying all of us, for especially when it comes to the decision towards marriage, seem to dwell more on those things. But then if you switch it for women wanting to go into relationship or in marriages, are looking for some of the things that you've mentioned. So I guess men are trying to occupy that position and let women feel like appreciate how sometimes unimportant some of these things could look like. Do you get the point? That's I guess is the, but we also need to understand that, just like I've said, men and women are different. Whether we like it or not, societal norms build a particular standard in our heads. You can have your personal standards, but society has a way of also letting you know that what is the accepted standard, what is the space that a man fits in, and the space that a woman will fit in. So already society, and society is of course a lot of factors coming together, have already determined those standards. Do you get the point? So those are already determined. That's why it is believed that for a man, your job is to provide. You are the leader of the family. You are supposed to take care of the needs of the family. For the woman, her role is largely to support, largely to be obedient, or to respect, to take care of certain chores, etc. Those are largely the accepted societal norms. But you realize that now things are changing. But even whilst things are changing, those fundamentals are not changing that much.
I think
so if you want to enter in a relationship, a lot of even your family members will ask, like Oye Juma Bain or Tihin, like so obey they are trying to understand if he can take care of you, because they know that taking care part, it is the man's responsibility. For you to, if you go to your family and say, me person me call or saying those are the primary questions that both ends will be asking. So it should tell you that everybody is expected to have certain things, and they are different. But now women are trying to say, well, give us the room to compete. We can do the things you're doing. But then in relationship, they seem not to be willing to accept that if you're doing the things that you say you can do, which I was doing, you shouldn't use that as an excuse to say, because I'm doing the things that, and I've said that, give me the opportunity. So it means that you are not, you can't tell, you can't. Do you get the point?
Yes, I do. But the point I'm making, Alpha, is that I don't know. I think the male-female war is slowly becoming toxic, especially to people in marriages and relationships, right? So I am saying that, yes, have your standards. Have the things that you expect from your partner, male or female. But then we should get to a point where it's a peaceful, unspoken agreement that, okay, you're a man, this and this and this and this, in the context of a marriage or a relationship. Just leave him and let the person exist in the domains of that agreement. Let the woman function in that space. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I think we've gotten to a point where it's like, even in relationships, in marriages, people are competing.
Yeah, there's competition in marriages.
You understand, but it's an agreement, a mutual agreement. You people are supposed to be coexisting peacefully.
I don't think competition in marriages is entirely a bad thing. It depends on which kind of competition there is.
I think any kind of competition in a marriage is wrong.
Because the reason why I don't think any kind of competition is bad is that, assuming you're competing to be the best at doing or discharging your responsibilities. So for instance, you've bought, say, clothing for the kids. The woman realizing that you've done that or you've done well, then let me go and buy them maybe some shirts. Okay, to complement the sandals you've bought them. Okay, maybe You have provided food for, provided money for the staples. Maybe I'm coming. Maybe your rice. Okay, let me compliment it.
That is not competition. That is more of collaboration. What I'm talking about
no. There's different. It depends on the intent. Okay, sorry, the intent behind it. So I'm saying that whether it's collaboration or competition, sometimes it's just a matter of semantics, how you look at it. But I'm saying that you can be competing whilst collaborating. In other words, he's doing something, but you also want to do something. Do you understand? You think that he's trying in this area. Okay, me too, let me try in that area. It's a way of competition that can also be viewed as collaboration in other sphere. But then it's a competition that allows the growth of the units. Okay, so for instance, he has achieved his master's degree. I'm a woman in the family. Okay, let me try. My husband is really motivating me because he has done this. Let me go and also achieve this. If you look at it in that manner, it's a way of uplifting the entire unit.
Okay.
So for me, there's a particular kind of competition with the intent behind it. That sounds or that looks like a good competition, and there's another competition that says, and you think you are a man, so me I should like Charlie. If I have to do this, then you too you have to. You see the way you. It's the way you coin it. It's the way you go about it. So you can be competing, and it's a very healthy competition. Let's say you are in a classroom. Somebody is always chopping first. You want to compete and top him. It's not a bad thing. At the end of the day, all of you will get better. You understand? Because when you do well and you are giving each other that high standards to meet, it's going to ensure that you all develop. But it is how you look at it. Competition is not to ensure this person is down for me to rise. So if you are competing in that environment, then it's a problem. Because it's like NDC MPP. NDC must be terrible for MPP to look good. No, I think in marriages you don't want that. I want to be the better person. The other person wants to be the better person. So whilst we are developing ourselves to meet that, we are all going to get better at the end of the day. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about, Alpha, is the fact that when I say competition, right, it's like now we are as you said, people have standards, people have expectations and all of that, and some of those expectations are way out of reality. Like that this person is being delusional. So it's like we are in a relationship or we are in a marriage, and maybe something happens, and then I step in to pay part of the bills. So now I'm like, okay, I pay the bills. I do this. What do you do? What do you bring to the that is the expression they use. What do you bring to the table? That kind of competition, I feel that is toxic, such that even when you have kids and the woman is taking care of the kids, if she's like, oh, I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday that you are home, you are not even taking care of the kids. What is your essence in this family? I did this. What are you doing? I think that is a toxic narrative that we are.
I don't think the fundamental issue, what's happening is the problem is the communication around it. So, for instance, if you're doing things and you expect your husband to help in a way, and that's why I'm saying that anybody you want to marry, please ensure that he's a reasonable person or she's a reasonable person. So, for instance, I'm a wife. I'm working just like you're working. I'm the one preparing the food. Sometimes I get home late. I'm unable to prepare. Sometimes you get home earlier than I do, and you still expect me to return to prepare the meal. So, meanwhile, we are all contributing financially. Even though you're contributing much more than I am doing, I'm also contributing. Meanwhile, all the chores you expect me to do it. I'm saying that if your man is in that situation and you feel that it's a problem, there's a way if you communicate around it, and if he's a reasonable person who is not so egoistic to the extent that such a conversation will make him angry. There's a way he will realize that, well, she's telling the truth. And I may have to also contribute my part. Do you understand the point I'm making? This issue of what you bring to the table. What do you bring to the table? If you communicate it in a different way, it becomes very toxic. But you can still, in principle, demand for a lady or a man to bring something to the table that is worthy in a way that will not look like it is toxic. So, for instance, financially, when you went to marry her, you knew that she didn't have a degree. And with our society currently, if you do not have that, maybe it makes it difficult for you to get certain kinds of jobs. So you knew that. And you went to marry her. As a result of that, she's not able to financially contribute. Asking her what she brings to the table is toxic. But helping her to reach a stage where she will get that degree in order for her to be employable to contribute something to the table is better. Do you understand? Or communicating to her in a way that will convince her to go, for instance, learn a trade, be perfect at it at a point, and be working to at least contribute something to the table is not toxic. It's good for both the lady and the husband and the family at large. So I think it's a communication around it, because the world that we've reached or we are living in today, nobody can do everything alone. The husband in a marriage can't solve all the problems. The woman can't. There must be some bit of collaboration. Do you understand? So that's why if, for instance, if I'm working with you at Orange, I want you to one day become, say, a lawyer, or one day be a master's degree holder or a PhD holder, to better our conversation. And whilst you're doing that, me too, I want to meet you at that level. So that at the end of the day, it is the collective work we are doing that's going to benefit.
Okay.
So there is a way you can help each other to get to a level where each of you will be very functional and very impactful in the things that you contribute. And I'm saying that if you can do that for your friend, if you can do that for your brother, if you can do that for a colleague, if you can do that for an extended family member, the best person to do that for, to sacrifice or to help the person in that manner, is your spouse. Because if your wife is working, if your wife is educated, if your wife is skillful, if your wife is reasonable, if your wife is helpful, it's going to help both of you and the family. So I'm saying that at this point in time, everybody should know that everybody should bring something to the table. But we must help each other for us to bring more to the table. Because if you don't help your wife, if you think she should have it, why am I doing it and she can't do it? She should find a way. It means that you now know, it's like you don't, the best person to care for, the best person to love, the best person to sacrifice, in my view, is your wife. I think she may be competing with your mother and father, or maybe, but when you look at it critically in some aspect, because I think that the family you create is more important than the family you come from. I'm not saying you should.
That's true.
You should reject the family you're coming from. But I'm saying that the family you create is such that you're going to give birth to some people who are going to be dependent on you. And the first foundation of building that family is you and your spouse. So if you don't help each other, if you don't support, sacrifice for each other, it means that the family you're going to create is going to be poisonous. There's going to be a lot of problems. There's going to be very, very serious issues. So you might not have the money, but in your head, know that if I'm going to marry somebody, if I'm going to, maybe Mark wants to marry Janice, it will be callous on the part of Mark to expect that Janice should already come with everything he needs in a wife, and that she should know what to do, and that she should be readily available to support, and that if she doesn't have those things, it means that maybe she's not a marriageable material, or I'm going to talk to her in a manner that she should, that will let her know that she needs to get all of it. It means that he is not a very reasonable person, Mark. It means Mark Waja is not reasonable. It means that Mark Waja is a very terrible person. It means that Mark Waja is a very callous person. He's not a very thoughtful person. So when you see Mark Waja, for instance, if you are a lady, if you are a Janice, that should be a red flag. Because it's going to manifest some of these signs in the courtship stage. So the point we are making is sometimes we help foreigners, we help people we don't know. Why is it that you can't support your spouse in order for her to bring more to the table? And every day you are shouting. No, at the end of the day, I don't think it's helpful.
Okay.
So please.
We have a pretty long WhatsApp message, so I think we should listen to it. It's a voice note. So let me play the voice note so that we can all listen to that.
And good morning to Alfa. What I was trying to say is, I can't understand myself well. You see that? Because as for this issue, usually, to me, I can't understand as a married couple living in the same house for years ago, having children. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago, you come and tell me that the children are not for me. Hey, Charlie, what are you trying to tell me? I don't understand. Is it that I'm impotent or...
Oh, Pakwesi. I don't know what is happening, no, but it's like your voice message. The volume is very down, and so we can't hear you. So I don't know if you can record again. I know I've been stressing you this morning because I see that you've recorded and deleted like 2 times. So if you can type it out too, we are going to read it for you. But I don't know what is happening. The message is too down. We cannot hear you when we play your voice message, and we have to be also wrapping up our conversation. I think we have 5 more minutes to wrap up. I was going to play Pakwesi's message so that we will just end with his thoughts, but it's not. I see that he's typing. Please finish typing your message so that we can read for you, or if you can record too, we will play that for you. But anyway, we are waiting for you. And so in conclusion, Alpha, what we are saying is that collaboration rather than competition, or even if it's competition with the right intent in a relationship is what. Okay, Pakwesi is saying I should finish playing. No, Pakwesi, we can't hear you. It's not. So if you can type it out so that I will read it for you, because it's not audible. We can't play it in studio because the volume is very down. Anyway, so the point I was making, Alpha, was that we were saying that collaboration rather than competition. And even if you are doing competition, it should be in a very constructive manner. Both of you should help each other so that you can both live out a very quality life, and then you can have.
That's what I think, because I think, so for instance, you and I on this platform, we all have our weaknesses and strengths. Sometimes some other person's weakness is another person's strength. So when it comes to that person is coming to help to ensure that that void is not created in the first place. So what I'm beginning to feel is that these days, marriage, the way our country is, one person will die.
So I don't even think it's a these days issue. It's a relationship.
So please, the woman, because some of the women too, unfortunately, they have this mentality that and you have to do everything, especially on the other side. Some of the men too expect that
because I
some chores belong to. No, I think that at this point in time, because when you were living with your friends, sometimes you were cleaning the room. No, some of them were not even helping, but you were doing it. Now that you've married somebody that you say you love, even one day you can't clean the bathroom for her, even when she's pregnant, even when she is sick. It means you'll have to wait for her to recover, for her to come and do it. It means that there's a problem. Do you understand? So sometimes I think that we should begin to appreciate that our world has reached a stage where one person cannot do everything in the family setting. There must be support. If you don't support your spouse, it means that you don't love him like that, or you don't love her like that.
Or your whole idea about what love is should be reassessed.
Yeah. If because the person you are sleeping with, she's feeding you, taking care of your home, taking care of the children. You can't even sacrifice one. You can't wash or clean the bathroom for her. You can't. There's utensils. She's pregnant. She's not well. You can't even. Hey, then it means Charlie. No, you have to, please. And the wife too. Your husband, because he's the husband, you can't even buy cake, pie. Say today, Mr. MS pie. Let me buy pie and mashed kinky for my husband to enjoy, like a surprise, normal, as a random day. You've gone to nice restaurant, buy some. Why do you think that all these things should come from the man? There's no prepaid. You have 200 cedis in your wallet. You're waiting for this man to come from Takoradi and go and buy the prepaid. You won't remove, even if when you buy it from your money, when you come say, I'm going to prepaid, Fiameka. No, some of these things, let's please, one person can't do it alone. To help, bro. We are dying. It's not easy.
Anyway, before we go, Easter is coming. And that is why EHAP is proudly bringing to us the Easter edition of the Kumasi Comedy Show, which is happening live on Easter Sunday, which is the 5th of April 2026 at the Longford Royal Center, Odeneho Kwadaso, near the Maria Montessori School, 5 p.m. sharp. They have a great line-up. Clemento Suarez will be performing, General Tatia Atopan Ojo, Intibre Gerald, Ken the Comic, Ranzi Ray, Ebenezer Jomo, Kwesi Mensandan, and a lot more. And so you can grab your tickets by dialing *713 *33 *45 hash, *713 *33 *45 hash to grab an early bird ticket offer. And so the single is now going for 120, but if you buy it after the early bird tickets are done, you are going to get it for 150. Double is going out for 200 CDs now, but then after the early bird tickets are done selling, you are going to have to buy it for 250 CDs, and VIP is going for 250. And after the early bird tickets are sold out, you are going to buy it for 300 CDs, and VVIP table is going for 500 Ghana Cedis. So grab your early bird tickets for cool discounts, and you can check out their ticket outlets at Love FM Front Decks, Opoku Trading Supermarket, Longford Royal Center, Odeneho Kwadaso, Konti Supermarket at the Ayeduasi Gate, Jivendi Restaurant inside the Kumasi City Mall, and Longford City Restaurant at Crowroom. Or you can call 0543216846, 0543216846 for sponsorship and reservations. And so this Easter, EHAP is saying that comedy is meeting resurrection, and this the Kumasi Comedy Show is proudly sponsored by Longford City Restaurant, Verna Mineral Water, Ogaziji Rentals, Black Art Studios, MRV Studios, and a lot more. And this is powered by the Hype House. And so grab your tickets and then go for the Kumasi Comedy Show on the 5th of April, Easter Sunday. And I think this is how we are going to be wrapping up our show for this week. My name is Janice Opoku Ajimai. I was here with Alfa Ali and Mark Waja. Thank you so
Thank
much.
God it's Friday.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Friday has come.
We are very happy that it's Friday.
Monday you
Alpha,
come looking forward to this day.
Are you sad that it's Friday? Because
I'm not sad.
Okay, so you're happy. At least you are enjoying. Alpha was telling me that when it's Friday, he doesn't want to go home because he loves the work so much, and sometimes he even wants to come and work on Saturdays and everything. So I was saying maybe we should do a special show for Alpha on Saturdays and Sundays because going home is is very hard for him. So thank you.
This boy doesn't respect.
Thank you so much for joining us on our show this week. We will be back same time next week, God willing. Have a very wonderful weekend.